Hopefully you all can hear me again.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to Germain? He's old.
Germain bore his nephew's spite better than the rest of the council. Did you see that panicked attaché roaming about?
Good evening, Crystal. This way is closed. Please, use the main entrance to the ballroom.
I gotta refresh on my end because even though I'm back online, alright, I'm confused. Because every time I try to get in here to see whatever the fuck it is.
You're too gullible.
Why am I not progressing? What did I do wrong?
Inquisitor Lavellon, is there something I can do for you? I am Lady Marcelette, court historian to Her Imperial Majesty.
What exactly does a court historian do?
I am responsible for the historical records of the court. I maintain our library and record all official proceedings.
Are you here to chronicle the events of the evening for posterity?
Oh yes, this is a momentous occasion. The first meeting between the Grand Duke and Her Majesty since the war began. Even if, make it forbid, the talks should fail, it is an important moment in the history of the Empire.
Good evening, Lady Marcelette.
Another time, perhaps.
What do you mean, Tommy? I'm trying to... Unless it's the Whispering Elves by the library. Those two. Hi, Dead Signals.
Upper room. The one of the garden. Statuettes.
Thanks, but I've played the game several times.
Serving drinks. Order someone else.
If I need tips, I will ask. When I go back into the ball, it's supposed to trigger a cutscene with Morrigan. De La Shelf Rogue. See, it's supposed to signal a cutscene with Morrigan at some point.
Prince Ezio Valisti of the High...
The fourth marriage to a man almost half my age.
Did you just...
So many crimes of fashion.
Same dialogue.
You should go. Be on your guard.
So you'll laugh, and this is entirely Andrea's fault.
Where has that sound gone? Elves. Shocking prodigies.
Bearer of the Viridian Signet of Bravery and the Golden
Yeah,
Star
I can't
of
go that
Providence,
way.
and patroness of the great artisan Baldassare of Antiva City.
Not quite sure what the hell's going on. Like, what am I missing? Because normally after you break into that room, the cutscene with Morrigan triggers. And there's all three of them
Lord
together.
Severin Ducey, Baron of Jada, accompanying the Baron, Lady Arlette
Aha.
and their son, Lord Edmund, student
Okay.
of the composer Emmeline of Monsimar.
I've been in the courtyard though. That's the thing. Nope. Oh my god, why can't I get out of this fucking place? Hey, Southern Belle, how are you? I'm trying to figure out where I fucked up. Because I've done everything that I'm pretty sure I need to do. Which Whispering Elves? The ones by the library or the ones closest? Because Morgan gives you the key to get into the servants' quarters.
Leave us.
Alright then, shit.
I hope you're enjoying yourself.
So I'm not getting the option to say
I'll be
dance
back.
with me.
And well,
Unless he doesn't say that.
Gaspard is wasted.
Get these pastries out to the diplomats.
The Duchess has asked for too many. I can't carry them all.
So nothing is happening when I try to talk to them.
Did you hear what Gaspard said to you,
There's a cylinder or something. Ah, there it is.
Well, well. What's this?
Alright. Now I should get the cutscene with Morgan. Yep, there's the bell. It's a damn cylinder.
That's the bell. We should get back to the ballroom.
Pardon me, monsieur. I know if you're...
Well, what
Have we here?
The leader of the new Inquisition, fabled herald of the faith, delivered from the grasp of the Fade by the hand of blessed Andraste herself. What could bring such an exalted creature here to the Imperial Court, I wonder? Do even you know?
1 second. Deep breath. Deep breath.
I'm here on important business concerning the entire Empire.
As am I, it seems. I am Morrigan. Some call me advisor to Empress Celine on matters of the arcane. You have been very busy this evening, hunting in every dark corner of the palace. Perhaps you and I hunt the same prey.
I hope so. I could use another ally here.
A sentiment I share, considering recent events.
Recent events?
Recently I found and killed an unwelcome guest within these very halls. An agent of Tevinter. So I offer you this, Inquisitor. A key found on the Tevinter's body. Where it leads, I cannot say. Yet if Celine is in danger, I cannot leave her side long enough to search. You can.
Ooh. Sorry, I'm just having a moment where I'm just like, why is this so hard? It has to do with podcast stuff.
You left Celine alone? Is that wise?
I must return to her anon, but she is safe enough for the moment. 'Twould be a great fool who strikes at her in public in front of all her court and the Imperial Guard.
I don't get notified when files are uploaded to the folder we share for the
What's your
podcast
interest
stuff.
in protecting Empress Celine? Are you her bodyguard?
Do I seem a bodyguard to you? If anything were to happen to Celine, eyes would turn first to her occult advisor, even if they knew otherwise. There are sharks in the water, and I will not fall prey to them. Not now, not ever.
And I've been waiting on the audio so I could post it to Patreon and asked about it. It's like, oh, it's in the folder. And I'm just here like, okay then. You were gonna tell me when. Hey Vaughn.
Why did you kill the
I'm
agent?
irritated.
You might
No,
have had
no,
useful
I can do the
information.
podcast stuff. I'll just be a little quiet. It's just more of the
Attacked me first. Why? Undoubtedly, I caught him in an illicit
I
act.
can't
I did not know
divine
from
when you
whence
do
he came until
things.
after the battle, and regret only that I could not capture him alive. What intentions the Imperium has here, I suspect you know far better than I.
If you don't tell me where the fuck the audio file is. So, it doesn't help me if you don't tell me where the fuck the audio file is. So I'm doing two things at once. I'm sorry about that, but I'd rather not stop the stream entirely.
Out, and not all of them aligned with Tevinter. What comes next will be most exciting.
Yeah, it's just multitasking because I've got to do some copy back and forth to links, and it's just really, really irritating because this is not the first time I've had this conversation. It's not even so much hurry up and wait, it's just more of a... I've asked you this before. And here we go again. And I just totally walked past where I was trying to go.
I have an idea.
I meant to go back where the library is. Well, my day had just got interesting. So, what the fuck? So, that post I did with Momver's tweets about Kotaku in action, or about Eidos Montreal, is on Kotaku in Action, which is Gamergate Central. So it's going to be some interesting times for the blog. I can close that tab. I don't actually need it. So, yeah, that's a thing that happened.
Someone.
That's not what I wanted. Oh my god. Are you serious? I am level 13. Oh, that's because I'm not a Canary. Ha! I'm smart. Okay, good. They didn't rob us of accessories, at least. Oh, fuck. If the cast closes suddenly or stops suddenly, I really doubt I'll get swatted because I'm not on camera. So there's no value in trying to get me to
Be held accountable for this.
I don't go to Kotaku in Action, because fuck Kotaku in Action. Fuck them.
Must be the elves Briala's people are looking for.
And I would suggest you don't go there just for your own well-being. It is a cesspit. I will probably stop the stream at 5 o'clock, regardless, because that'll be like a 4-hour stream. So I can do this podcast stuff. Yeah, so the post that I did with Mavir's screen caps or tweets is now on Gamergate Central because they are whiny little fucking children who can't stand someone being angry with very good reason about their bullshit. So let's get out of my way. I'm not too worried about it because I've been on Kotaku in Action before. Well, I picked up all of his Batar. I am not a Kunari. Because they basically troll Reddit and other places.
Should we look around?
For anything they think is somehow evidence to in their minds, even though there is actually nothing going on. So I've made it really hard to dox me.
What is he doing here? Is that Gaspard's family crest on the hilt of that dagger? Time to have a word with the Duke.
Venatory Aegis!
I mean, the last time
This approach. They're organized.
was because someone decided to screen grab one of my Facebook posts and put it out there, which was really weird because it had nothing at all to do with gaming. Which is why I got all these Facebook posts kind of just sitting there. Or Facebook friend requests just kind of sitting there. Yeah, they basically don't get it, and they think everyone else is wrong, and they want everyone to basically be quiet. I mean, because who was it? PewDiePie that said that he got paid for reviews? But not a peep out of them. Not a motherfucking word. Surprise, motherfuckers. I have no hollow statues. You know, I was blissfully unaware of who he was for a long ass time. Well, he's one of their heroes because he made a living basically making YouTube videos. I said I spent a very long time being blissfully unaware of PewDiePie's
slumming in the servants' quarters with the
existence.
For once. We haven't been properly introduced, have we? I'm Ambassador Briala.
I'm glad to meet you finally, Ambassador.
Your reputation for getting results is well deserved. You cleaned this place out. It will take a month to get all the Tevinter blood off the marble. I came down to save or avenge my missing people. But you've beaten me to it. So, the Council of Errol's emissary in the courtyard. That's not your work, is it?
He was dead when I arrived.
I expected as much. You may have arrived with the Grand Duke, but you don't seem to be doing his dirty work. I knew he was smuggling his chevaliers, but killing a council emissary, bringing Tevinter assassins into the palace, those are desperate acts. Gaspard must be planning to strike tonight.
Sorry, trying to catch up on chat. Yeah, but that's what a lot of people do.
The Empress needs to know what's going on.
You can try to warn her. She won't believe anything from me. I misjudged you, Inquisitor. You might just be an ally worth having. What could you do with an army of elven spies at your disposal? You should think about it.
Yeah. Because today's also early upload day for the episode to Patreon.
What do I have to give you in exchange for this army of spies?
Help me, help our people. I know which way the wind is
Man,
blowing.
and I'm
The
tired of
coin that will be
TV.
part of the peace talks before the night is over. And if you happen to lean a little bit our way, it could prove advantageous to us both. Just a thought.
More politics and double dealing. Is there anyone here who is not corrupt?
There's so much conniving and backstabbing here. Makes me homesick.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go this way, because that is the way that always seems to work. Pretty sure that's not normal, y'all. Floating pots? What the hell?
We're in your debt, Inquisitor.
Can I get a bow like that, though?
Thank you, Inquisitor.
Man, I lost all that court approval I had. Although dancing with what's-her-face will give some of that back. Oh joy. I get to go back and dance with what's-her-face. Oh, I needed to trick... Oh. I like how she's all, like, excited to eavesdrop.
Did you see that knife-edged servant girl in the kitchen? The ginger.
Keep talking. I am starting to believe I was there.
I need to get one of those.
Don't we
What the
all?
fuck? Excuse you all.
Is it true what they say? You're the Inquisitor, are you not? We heard stories of your accomplishments.
I'd wager I have better tales than anything you've heard.
I told you, Philip.
Not everyone fights an archhuman and lives to tell. It's an inspiration.
If you'd like, Commander Cullen could give you all the details of that battle. He's in the ballroom.
Really? But I shouldn't leave. Oh.
You'd only be gone a moment.
Philip, the world is coming to an end. If we don't hear this story now, we'll never have a chance.
You're right. Thank you. Let's go.
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna...
There must be something here.
One of them has a coin. Elam Sharal. Alright, dance with the Duchess. Hey, and I can break in here because I'm a rogue. That's all that's in there. All these times I played that game and I thought it was some good loot. Man, fuck y'all.
Inquisitor Lavalin. We met briefly. I am Grand Duchess Floriane de Chalon. Welcome to my party.
Is there something I can do for you, Your Grace?
Indeed.
What's Nighthawk? Dead signals.
Tonight you and I are both concerned by the actions of a certain
Oh, y'all are
person.
talking about comics.
Come, dance with me.
I missed something. I was like, what? I need to get in the saga.
Very well. Shall we dance, Your Grace?
I'd be delighted. Have the Dalish gained a sudden passion for politics? What do you know about our civil war?
What do you think I ought to know?
So what happens when you fall behind on the chat?
My brother and my dear cousin have been at each other's throats for too long. It took
Hi,
great effort
Sess.
to arrange tonight's negotiations.
Yes, I need to
With
catch
one
up on
party
Saga.
accused this occasion for blackest treason.
Okay,
The
Sess, tell us about
security of
Saga.
the Empire is at stake. Neither one of us wishes to see it fall.
Do we both want that, Lady Florian?
I hope we are of one mind on this.
In times like these, it's hard to tell friend from foe. Is it not, Your Grace?
I know you arrived here as a guest of my brother Gaspard, and have been everywhere in the palace. You are a curiosity to many, Inquisitor, and a matter of concern to some.
Am I the curiosity or the concern to you, Your Grace?
A little of both, actually. This evening is of great importance, Inquisitor. I wonder what role you will play in it. Do you even yet know who is friend and who is foe?
Lion cat.
Who in the
I
court
want
can be
to.
trusted?
I want a stuffed lion cat.
An excellent question. I might ask the same of you, Your Grace.
Let Seth tell you, because I'm so far behind.
In the Winter Palace, everyone is alone. It cannot have escaped your notice that certain parties are engaged in dangerous machinations tonight.
Welcome back.
I thought dangerous machinations were the national sport in Orlais.
You have little time. The attack will come soon. You must stop Gaspard before he strikes. In the Royal Wing Garden, you will find the captain of my brother's mercenaries. He knows all Gaspard's secrets. I'm sure you can persuade him to be forthcoming.
We'll see what the night has in store, won't we?
You'll be the talk of the court for months. We should take you dancing more often.
The Duchess had some interesting things to say.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Were you dancing with
I know,
Duchess
right?
Florian?
More importantly, what happened in the servants' quarters? I heard there was fighting.
I hope you have good news.
You look so
The British
judgmental.
are crumbling.
Gaspard is the traitor.
Morgan helped me get into the servants' quarters, where I found a group of Venatori and Gaspard's dagger.
The man would truly do anything to become emperor.
Then, the attack on the Empress will happen tonight.
Warning Celine is pointless. She needs these talks to succeed, and to flee would admit defeat.
Then perhaps we should let her die.
You have an idea, Liliana?
So, do I need to let
But
Celine live or
Eurypylus
die
wants
for a
even
soulless
with Celine
romance?
alive, that could still happen. To foil his plan, the Empire must remain strong.
This evening, someone must emerge victorious.
And it doesn't need to be Celine. She's right.
Do you realize what you're suggesting, Leliana? Sometimes the best path is not the easiest one.
You're asking me to decide what's best for Orlais.
More than that, whoever controls the Imperial throne will affect all of Thanos.
You cannot stop Corypheus without a decision. You must support someone, or all is lost.
Then we should support Celine. She is the rightful ruler. Why would we say otherwise?
Because she led Orlais to this.
I don't know, I always thought that he felt like...
provided his sister is wrong about him.
I would suggest Briala. She could bring true peace, not only to the Empire, but also to its elves.
This is, however, your decision, Inquisitor, not ours.
How should I support Briala? I assume she can't be Empress.
She can't. She can, however, be the power behind the throne, with Gaspard.
True. She could never control Celine, not with their history.
So Celine dies and Gaspard takes the throne. Briala would need a way to control him, some kind of leverage.
What did Duchess Florian tell you?
She said Gaspard's mercenary captain is in the royal wing, that he knows about the assassination.
Which could be a trap.
Or a lead. Either way, you should search the private quarters in that wing for clues.
Then get me access. And in the meantime, get your soldiers into position.
At once. Be careful, Inquisitor.
What is wrong with Patreon? It's doing a weird thing. Where, like, all of the text is highlighted.
Boring.
Sleep well, dearie. Thank you for hanging out. I said I'm gonna probably end the stream by 5 my time, no matter what. Oh my god, how much eavesdropping can I do in this one spot?
Boring.
Wow, how much eavesdropping can I do here?
Well, that's useful.
Alright, finally, damn. That was like 4 eavesdrops in one spot. I've never understood is why the Inquisitor is the only one not with their armor. When you go here. Oh, that was final.
I hope you're not disappointed I stole your dance partner.
No, not at all. No one's supposed to be here. Brianna said... Oh, I shouldn't have trusted her.
One second. Ah, fuck.
Briala told you to come to this wing of the palace?
Not personally. The ambassador can't be seen talking to the servants. We get coded messages at certain locations, but the order came from her. She's been watching the Grand Duke all night. No surprise she wanted someone to search his sister's room.
This room belongs to the Grand Duchess Floriane.
It used to. This had been her private room in Halam Shiral since she was a child. But this part of the palace was damaged, and the royal family moved to the guest wing.
Is there anyone else who knows the code and the drop location who could have written those orders?
I don't know. Any of us could do it, but... No. No one else would send me here. It had to be Briala.
What?
What were you trying to find in Floriane's old room?
The message didn't say. I should have known it was a setup.
This wing is sealed. How did you get in here?
Easy. The door was unlocked. One of the others probably handled it.
Okay, that is so not what I was trying to post earlier. Why did this not actually copy? Sorry, something I posted. Keeps coming up as the wrong video when I play it.
It takes great courage to come to the royal wing unarmed.
It's not courage to blindly follow Briala's orders into a trap. I knew her. Before. When she was Celine's pet. Now she wants to play revolution. But I remember. She was sleeping with the Empress who purged our alienage.
Would you be willing to testify to that, if I asked?
Absolutely. If the Inquisition will protect me, I'll tell you everything I know about our ambassador.
Most Orlesians would say that's Celine's scandal, not Brianna's.
Go to the ballroom. Find Commander Cullen. He'll keep you safe.
Thank you. Make her protect you, Inquisitor.
Alright. Hey, a hollow statue. Huh. Locked from the other side. Move, Dorian. Secret trade documents. Oh, that's the way I came. Everyone's in my way.
I'm thinking trap.
It's a trap. Oh, you can't actually get out that way. I normally don't try to go down the stairs. Huh. What's out here? Nothing. So there's only one way you can go into that boss fight.
Inquisitor, what a pleasure. I wasn't certain you'd attend.
Wait,
Such
what?
a challenge to read. I had no idea if you'd taken
Oh,
my
that thing
bait.
with Malia? Man, fuck them. Wow. So...
I had a feeling you were mixed up in all this.
Such a pity.
we dropped...
Orlesian. If you were just a little quicker. It was kind of you to walk into my trap so willingly. I was so tired of your meddling. Corypheus insisted
50
that the
bucks
Empress
on the I
died
Need Diverse
tonight,
Games
and I would hate to disappoint
Patreon
you.
today. We were up to 575 earlier. Like, literally up to 575 this morning.
You're Orlesian royalty. Why would you help Corypheus attack your empire?
You think so small, Inquisitor. Why settle for an empire when Corypheus will remake the entire world? I admit, I will relish the look on Gaspar's face when he realizes I've outplayed him. He always was a sore loser.
So that's $100 between two Patreons. Great.
Why kill the Empress? What does Corypheus want to achieve?
Celine's death is a stepping stone on the path to a better world. Corypheus will enter the Black City and claim the godhood waiting for him. We will cast down your useless maker and usher in a united world, guided by the hand of an attentive god.
Yep. In a single day, it was at 575 literally this morning, and it's down to 523.
Exactly is in this for you?
The wild, of course. I'll deliver the entire south of Thedas, and Corypheus will save me. When he has ascended to godhood, I will rule all Thedas in his name.
At this point, I think disappointment was an old friend.
You poor deluded thing. You don't know half of what Samson and I have planned. And now I suppose you never will. In their darkest dreams, no one imagines I would assassinate Celine myself. All I need is to keep you out of the ballroom long enough to strike. A pity you'll miss the rest of the ball, Inquisitor. They'll be talking of it for years. Kill her. Bring me the marked hand as proof. It will make a fine gift for the Master.
What the fuck is over here? Dorian, what are you fighting?
What was all that? Were those demons? There aren't any more of those blasted demons coming, right?
Good eye.
How could there be demons in the fucking Winter Palace? I knew Gaspard was a bastard, but I didn't think he'd fever to fucking horrors over a damn bill.
Duke Gaspard lured you out here?
Well, his sister. But it had to come from him, didn't it? And all that garbage she was spewing doesn't mean anything. Gaspard had to be the master.
Your accent sounds Ferelden. I thought you were one of Gaspard's mercenaries.
Born and raised in Denerim. Seems like I should have stayed there. The Duke wanted to move on the palace tonight, but he didn't have enough fancy chevaliers. So he hired me and my men. He had to offer us triple our usual pay to come to Orlais. Sticky bunch of cheese.
I don't know if I'm more shocked that Gaspard hired Ferelden mercenaries, or that you actually took the job.
You and me both. I've had enough of Orlesians to last a lifetime.
Impressively ruthless of Gaspard, if predictable.
Gaspard's methods are thuggish.
You saved my life. I owe you. And Gaspard still hasn't paid me. You want me to talk to the Empress, or the court, or sing a blasted song in a chantry? I'll do it.
I did not actually need to pick that up. Okay, well that didn't work out. Sorry I'm not too talkative. I'm trying to just keep an eye on my social media. Because reasons. And fuck that, I can't open it.
The Empress will begin her speech. What should we do?
The Duchess will assassinate Celine personally. Wait for her to strike, then grab her.
As you command.
Let all gathered attend. Her Imperial Majesty will now address the court.
My friends, we have lost much. We have each seen a child, a lover, a friend consigned to the flames. The darkness has closed in around us. But even now, there is light. We must be that light. We must lead our people safely through these troubled times. We must be their guiding star. Tonight, the war dividing us must end.
My friends, we are here to witness a historic moment. A great change is coming for all of us. Isn't that right, Gaspard? Don't be coy. It went just as we planned. I did this for you, brother.
Me? Have you gone mad?
No, not Gaspard. You did this for Corypheus.
What a terrible guest you are, interrupting your host.
And,
kill them!
So, I don't know how I would still take her alive. I got a high enough court approval to take her alive. Just not sure what to do about that.
I should thank you. You played your part marvelously. Both Celine and Gaspard destroyed in a single blow. The Council of Heralds will devour each other, and while they do, Corypheus will come. The demons of Adamant were not his only army.
Thank you,
The
Sus.
Empire will fall.
That was really
Save
sweet of
us
you.
with it.
Listen to yourself. You can't want to see the world burn.
From the ashes, a new glorious world will rise. Corypheus will be its god, and I, its empress. Your death will be the crowning jewel of my victory tonight. So good of you to attend my soirée.
Come back, Florian! Don't you want to dance?
Sorry, I'm concentrating on the fight. Don't hit Dorian. Damn it. Oh, come on. Damn it. Look, I'm kind of tired of you, Florian. Two mages on this fight was a bad life decision. Just so y'all know.
I'm getting slaughtered over here.
Holy shit. Wow. That was a fight. Why am I not equipped? What the fuck? Look, I'm about to go have a snack, deal with this social media stuff, because whew.
Wasting trying to stir the nobility against me. We are at war.
I hardly have to stir them at all. Your sister murdered Celine. Everyone saw it. You're a traitor by association.
What do you hope to gain with it? You can't claim
Why are they
Celine's
calling the
empty
elves
throne for
rabbits?
yourself.
Maybe not. But I can keep it from you.
everything I found on Gaspard, I'm sure Briala can effectively rule the Empire.
I doubt anything in the world, let alone inside the palace, could put the rabbit in power.
We know about your threats to the Council of Heralds.
Politics, Inquisitor, is people issuing empty threats to one another. It means little.
Didn't one of the Council's emissaries turn up dead? Perhaps those threats weren't empty after all.
We have your Ferelden mercenary standing by to testify that you are going to attempt a coup tonight.
The Council of Heralds would be most interested to hear that, don't you think, Your Grace?
You've made your point. What are your demands?
Don't worry, Your Majesty. You'll find you can endure them.
So what are your demands? You must have something planned.
The Elves of Orlais will make great gains under our new Emperor. Wait and see. I'm not about to forget your part in this. The Inquisition will have all the support I can raise. I promise. The Elves of Orlais have a future. For the first time in centuries.
Cassandra greatly disapproved.
Promise, Celine. My people will find a way to repay you. I promise you.
Just use this opportunity well.
I will. I've been waiting for this moment all my life. But we're keeping our new Emperor waiting. Go give the nobility the good news.
Lords and ladies of the court, it is done. This was not the end any of us would have chosen, but the Civil War is over. We stand here as proof of the Empire's fortitude. Our enemies must learn that Orlais shall not fall to treachery. We will never surrender our Empire. We shall teach them the finality of this truth with steel. With the Inquisition, we will drive the demons back into the Fade. The Maker himself could not protect them from the wrath of the Lion.
Join me, and we will exact justice for Celine and all those lives the enemy has taken.
Gather your soldiers, my friends. The Empire marches to war.
Here, at last, I find our absent hero. Hidden away, despite the efforts of all Orlais, to find you. The elves raise glasses in your honor while the newly crowned emperor glowers. It is quite the spectacle.
That's what I do. Fall out of the sky, make bad decisions. Somehow, everyone still follows me.
So they do. It seems I am also to join that esteemed crowd. By imperial decree, I have been named liaison to the Inquisition. Gaspard wishes to offer any and all aid to the one who supported his ascent to the throne. So, here I am.
I had no idea you were interested in joining the Inquisition.
The assignment has been given to me, regardless of my personal interest. Gaspard never liked my attendance at court. He wishes me as far from here as possible. Mayhap he feels the Inquisition a convenient repository for unwanted apostates. I cannot say. Regardless, Corypheus is a threat to Orlais and to myself. Thus, I am not opposed to the appointment.
What skills do you have that would benefit us?
I have knowledge which falls beyond the realm of most mages. I suspect this is also true of Corypheus, thus it behooves you to add to your arcane arsenal. Yes? Mundane knowledge will not bring the rift in the sky to a close, after all.
Welcome to the Inquisition.
So we'll see if there's a dance scene.
I shall meet you at Skyhope.
What? Josephine is coming? So, no dancing with Solus.
Is everything all right? You look troubled.
I think I made a mistake. I should have let Cullen intervene to save the Empress.
You made a choice. It may not have been the wrong one. Even if the Empress could not be saved, the Empire did not fall. Everyone here owes you their life. That's no small thing. Is there anything I can do? Can I get you anything? A drink, perhaps?
Would you care to dance with me, Lady Josephine?
I would love to, my lady.
This was awkward. Wait, what? I am confused. I don't know what to do with that, so there was no... Well, we're gonna go talk to him after this, and then I'm gonna call a stream because I need dinner, I need booze, and I'm annoyed because, yeah.
The matter is urgent, Lady Josephine.
I am well aware of that, revered mother.
We will need them to return to Val Royeaux as soon as possible. There are ceremonies, ordinations. Make us mercy.
That's quite impossible at the moment. However, I will see to this matter as soon as possible.
My Lady Inquisitor, please, may I have a word with you?
I've just returned from the Winter Palace. It will have to wait.
I know you must be weary, Inquisitor. Ending the Civil War is no small accomplishment, but you alone can help us. With the political turmoil put to rest, our minds turn to a single question. The next divine. We cannot answer it without the left and right hands of Divine Justinia V.
Hey, Jen.
I have already told you, revered
I will.
Lady Leliana and Seeker Cassandra cannot be spared from their duties.
But surely with the support of the Empire, the Inquisition will not be harmed by the loss of just 2 souls.
Hey, Aja. You have arrived sort of toward the end. I want to talk to Solus and see what changed
If one of them is
post Winter
crowned divine,
Palace.
she would not be returning to the Inquisition.
Liliana and Cassandra would have to make that decision for themselves.
But I am going to take a bio break before I go in and talk to everyone.
The Inquisitor has only just returned and has important business to attend. You must excuse us, revered mother.
Hey, Broadsword, how are you?
Don't let them detract from your victory at Alamshiral. We've beaten his
It's no problem,
warbands and
Jen,
stopped
or
his increase.
Aja.
Soon Corypheus will have
Twitch
us.
alerts have not been
Cullen is
working.
hoping to press our advantage. We'll plan our next attack when you're ready.
Because Steven's been on, Jay Pasco's been on, other people have been on, and I've not gotten an alert. And unless I happen to catch my email or look directly at Twitch, I don't see them. But I'm going to take a quick bio break, amuse yourselves in the chat, and I'll be right back. Night Says, thanks again for upping your pledge on Patreon and for being here. So how are you, Aja? Alright, I'm going to go to the jail, too, because I actually put people in jail. It's fine. We had one drop. I'm not sure why, just literally between one cutscene and the next. It was like, sorry, broadcast just broke. Ah! Oh shit, I thought I was gonna fall. Wait, I put people in the cells. I said, Aramond. Oh, there's Aramond. Haha. Finally, someone in jail.
No one to watch over, Your Worship. We either have many friends, or you've made short work of enemies.
But,
No one to watch over, Your Worship. We either have many friends, or you've made short work of enemies.
But Aramon's right there. So okay. I'm just gonna go with it. Well, that's the first time in playing this game ever anyone has ever actually been in a cell. Well, I usually consign Aramon to either death or
Commander Cullen did good work at Adamant. Breached those walls like he'd done it a dozen times. Nice job with the demons, by the way.
Can you think of any other tasks suitable for the Chargers?
You sealed the main rift at Adamant, but the fortress is still a mess.
I'm just
Demons,
like...
darkspawn. Make a nervous one. I can take Rocky out there with some of the boys. They know how to bring down walls. We can't close rifts, but we can bury the bastards under a ton of rubble.
I'm just still like... Yes. I got a chance to meet...
You know I've got no problem with
I had a chance to meet Jennifer Hale last year.
At least under the Qun, you don't get everyone tripping on each other's dicks while the country goes to crap.
You've got away with words, Bull.
I do what I can.
Maybe we can find some other uses for that mouth of yours.
Well...
When is the next meal, anyway? Orlesian food always leaves me hungry.
That's not quite what I meant, Bull, but okay. Bull, did you hear what the Inquisitor said? Inquisitor's all like, hey, boy, hey.
I knew Stroud, you know, not well.
That was...
The wardens near Kirkwall.
I know, right?
Not many people knew who he was, but the man was a hero when it mattered. He wasn't the first good man to fall to Corypheus. He won't be the last. This story's no good for heroes.
You must be glad that Hawk made it back in one piece.
Yeah. Closest thing I've ever seen to a miracle there. Hawk asked me to tell everyone back in Kirkwall where she's going. Fenris needs to know. Maker, I'm glad I won't be doing this in person. I'd better write some letters. Excuse me.
Ooh, that's gonna be bad when he has to, when Fenris gets that letter. Oh, thank you for the follow, Varnley.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed the chosen one before.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste is a symbol bigger than any of us.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Whatever I am to Thedas, I'm still just an ordinary person.
No, just a regular person, like anybody else. Right. I should probably get back to work, unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Oh, I got the Wicked Grace scene. Early.
I need to have a few words with my publisher. The first one will be you. The second one will be bastard. I've claimed for years my crime serials don't sell in Orlais. So why is the Council of Heralds asking me for autographs? Sorry, distracted. Anyway, you need something.
I've read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
Oh, I guess I must have asked him everything about Hawk. I know. Well, you can sort of kind of flirt with Harding. Alright, so let's go talk to our Hotep after we check in at the war table. I am so tempted to I've got the box to judge. I was like, what is there to judge? Commute to your living room. I'm sure that's so far, Belle. Well, that's it. I'm gonna go make the rounds and talk to folks, and I'm gonna pass the stream off. See who's on that we can throw a host to. I have no idea what I'm going to stream Thursday.
It's time to plan our next attack. What's the state of the Inquisition?
Ambassador Briala has not forgotten her debt. You may count on aid from Orlais.
And your actions at Adamant denied Corypheus his army of pet demons. With Orlais' support, our numbers match his. Corypheus' followers must be panicking.
What? What'd you say, Kalita?
Our victories have shaken his disciples.
Oh, thanks, Belle.
Perhaps they'll rethink following.
I try to keep a chill stream.
Where is Corypheus now?
After you dealt with the Duchess, Corypheus uprooted his major strongholds. He's moving south to the Arbor Wilds. His army clearly wasn't prepared to flee. Our victories have them on the defensive.
We strike Corypheus now, while his people are reeling. If he's hiding in the Arbor Wilds, that's where we finish him.
But what is Corypheus doing in such a remote area?
Aw, thanks,
His
Jay.
people have been ransacking elven ruins since Haven.
Yeah, but it's like I've seen too many shitty chats.
To find, however, continues to elude us, which should surprise no one.
And speaking of streaming,
Fortunately, I can assist.
UGR Gaming is going to be a guest on the show tomorrow, and we're going to talk about streaming and being a Twitch partner and other stuff. So,
is best if I show you.
I forgot about this part, that she like actually takes you through the Illuvion.
This is an Illuvian, an elven artifact from a time long before their empire was lost to human greed. I restored this one at great cost, but another lies within the Arbor Wilds. That is what Corypheus seeks.
This belonged to my people?
I found legends of an elven temple within the Arbor Wilds, untouched. It proved too dangerous to approach, and thus I turned elsewhere to find my prize. If Corypheus has turned southward, he could succeed where I failed. The Illuvian would be his.
What does it do?
I am not funny.
A more appropriate question would be...
Well, I was. I'm just walking through the forest. Like, just minding my business. Like, excuse me. I beg your pardon. Like, I was just chilling. Why? Why are we like this? Oop, I forgot Pokemon Go is still running on my phone. I'm surprised I have any battery left. I'm sarcastic.
I call it the Crossroads, a place where all Illuvians join, wherever they might be.
So that's one thing I did not like about...
How could this even exist?
This part with Morrigan. If you're an elf.
The fabric of time and space, perhaps.
Oh my god, Andrea! I will make you one on Spreadshirt Store.
This is how they traveled between them. As you can see, most of the mirrors are dark, broken, corrupted, or unusable. As for the rest, a few can be opened from this side, but only a few.
Is Morrigan and her knowing more about elves than the elves do?
Led me to many strange destinations, Inquisitor. Once, they led me here. It offered sanctuary.
Sanctuary?
Not all the mirrors lead back to our world. The ancients were nothing if not resourceful.
If they don't lead back to our world, then...
Places between...
So if I put a t-shirt with "Hey fucker"
I can describe it no better.
and Team Cypher on the back, would you all buy it?
I had a safe place to raise my son.
Be serious, because I need money.
One cannot remain in between forever.
What do you mean a few can be opened from this side?
Some of the Illuvians have been left unlocked, like doors accidentally left ajar. All others are closed. They can be opened only...
Hey, look, I've made those Patreon Fenditron shirts and 5 people bought them, including me. So, I make no assumptions. Yes, ma'am. Alright, I guess I'll be on Spreadshirt when I get done.
Can be many things. Each Illuvian is different. I have knowledge as well as power. Often that is enough.
If most of these mirrors are broken...
Alright, Twitter message me...
This is not the Fade, but it is very close. Someone with enough power could tear down the ancient barriers.
And enter the Fade in the flesh, like Corypheus wanted to do with the Anchor.
He learned of the Illuvian in the Arbor Wilds as I did. He marshals the last of his forces to reach it. You have made Corypheus desperate, Inquisitor. We must work together to stop him, and soon.
So how are you playing Dragon Age 2, Jay? I'll talk.
Even here, this hold has everything.
Y'all can tell I really haven't been doing much with my keep. Oh, nice. I was gonna say, did you get PlayStation Now? But I don't think it's on PlayStation Now.
Your worship.
All right, so. Here. Okay.
There are spirits hovering by the veil to observe the thrones of powerful nations, machinations, betrayals. After our time in Halam Sharal, I understand why. I have forgotten how I missed court intrigue.
I'm pleased you had a good time.
Political gambits, broken promises, half-truths. It is a palace full of motivation, and motivation is where great things happen. In any event, Gaspar should be a steadfast ally. Briala will keep him in check, and look after the elves.
I hope Briala is able to use her position to help our people.
Our people? Ah. Oh, you mean elves?
Who the fuck else would I mean, Solus?
I do not consider myself to have much in common with the elves.
Your people have lost so much of their history and culture. Not even think of yourself that way.
I think of myself as me. That's all I've ever needed. I joined the Inquisition to save the world. Regardless of who my people are, this was the best way to help them. As for the elves of Orlais, I believe Brianna is doing quite well on their behalf. She is an admirable woman.
You're an admirable man. Not many people know who they are the way you do.
Thank you. Both for saying that and for seeing them. Few in this world can see me.
I want to come to your place, Jay, and play PS3. I never had a PS3.
Lathalan.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
He has lost his army, and he has lost Orlais. That eliminates military or political means to rebuild Tevinter. He will need to demonstrate that no one in this world can stand against his magic. It will not be subtle.
We'll talk later.
Alright, so I'm not sure what else will advance the romance then. So, War Table judge the box, and I'm done because I'm getting a headache. I need some food. I've still got my 360. I don't know. This seems like it's way more work than I expected. He's just like in his feelings about everything.
What happened in Adamant is a shame. I'm still reeling over the army of demons. Imagine what would have happened if the Inquisitor hadn't arrived.
You really didn't miss much, and 15 hours, damn. That's 15 real hours.
At your service.
Okay, so apparently...
You seem to enjoy yourself at the Winter Palace, Liliana. Or was that part of the game?
Perhaps it was both.
Why are y'all trying to annex Kirkwall?
Inquisitor.
There's a mod to do instant war table on PC, but this is the console version. I do have it on PC as well.
Let's see what we have.
A lot of times when I'm doing stuff like, there's one mission that takes literally 26 hours. I'll play it, I'll start it, and then I know if I'm not going to play for a while, I just leave it go, because the console's clock counts. But... that's, because my stream broke earlier. It stopped earlier, so it's not accurate. I've been streaming since 1 p.m. Central. Alright, so let's see who's online. I'm gonna save. We can see who's on to give them a host and a raid. We can judge the box later because I've got a headache brewing from wearing headphones for almost 5 hours. So let me see who's online. See, Coco's online. She's doing dancing. Dylan's playing The Sims. I like Dylan. Oh, wait. James and Matt are playing Starbound. Or Matt is on Pretty Pretty Pixel playing Starbound. So let's go raid Pretty Pretty Pixel. This is Matt and James. They're amazing. And they're very fun guys. I never played Starbound. I know nothing about it. But hey, why not? Let's go raid them. I'm going to end my stream. We can go over and say hi and host them. You are very welcome. My next regular scheduled stream will be Thursday. I have no idea what I'm playing. Probably not more Inquisition because my last 2 streams have been Inquisition. So maybe some more Civilization or the game that Mike Laidlaw mentioned to me that he was streaming because that is a very problematic game. So I'm going to end here. Let's go raid Pretty Pixel, and I'll see you in this stream. Thank you so much for hanging out, for all the follows, and for the hosts.